It's finally here! One of the most hyped games of the year released this week, and I have had a blast playing it. Today, we are going to talk about some of the great features included in this masterpiece, while keeping it to a spoiler minimum. Let's get into the video. Starting the game, like many others, you are placed in a character customization screen, but this customization has a decent amount of options and looks stunning. There are tons of hairstyles, blemishes, scars, and we can't forget eyebrow options. Want to look like you've been mauled by a bear or burned by an evil wizard? No problem. Want demon eyes and blonde eyebrows? Sure, why not? Want more than one of each gender's voice? Nah. The voice choices are admittedly lacking, but being able to make a gender fluid witch or wizard comes at a cost. The graphics and scenery in this game are absolutely stunning, and the whole atmosphere of this game is incredibly immersive. Seeing and exploring locations featured in the movies, like Gringotts Bank, Hogsmeade, and of course Hogwarts itself, is an awesome experience for any fan of the books or movies. I think it's safe to say that we've all wished we were wizards or witches at one time or another, and this game is as close to that dream as it gets. With a decently hefty main story and a bunch of side quests and exploration, this game can keep you entertained for hours on end. And I haven't really felt like I was grinding to get through it at all. The only game series I feel that I could use for comparison here is Fable. If you've ever played and liked the Fable games, you might also enjoy this game. This cutscene literally had us clapping and cheering like an obnoxious family in a movie theater, but we were just too excited. Whoa, yeah, goosebumps. Now, this game allows you to be sorted into your house. The game will either decide its best fit for you, or you can take a more thorough test at the Wizarding World site. No need to fear if you get a house you didn't want though, you can always just choose a different one. Although at least for your first playthrough, I personally wouldn't really recommend it. This goes the same for getting your wand later on. I chose to take the test at the Wizarding World prior to the game releasing. Big fan of exploring gorgeous worlds? This might be a game for you. The inside of the castle displays beautiful and intricate designs, while the outside is just breathtaking. The castle is massive and well detailed, and the surrounding landscape is just gorgeous. How could a game about going to school be fun? Well, besides, learning magic, the classes aren't just like lectures. They each have their own fun way to learn and practice the lessons. Whether it be through games like Reverse Shuffleboard, which I am goated at by the way, or dueling your classmates, the learning is slid in with some fun. And if you think my opinions are biased because I do love Harry Potter, here are all the big platform scores of the game. Pretty great ratings. Still not convinced this is the game for you? Let's take a look at the combat. This is just a piece of what combat can look like. I can't just give all the goods away, so we'll be back to focus more on combat towards the end. But man, this is nothing compared to later. A lot of quests and side quests send you roaming about the castle, retrieving things, or just generally exploring. There are tons of things and people to interact with, so keep an eye out and don't just sprint everywhere. It's a single player game, it's not Call of Duty. Enjoy puzzles and riddles scattered about, leading you to loot, whether new gear to wear or money to buy items later. And for those of you who already have the game, or return viewers stuck with these math doors, I'll have a cheat sheet at the very end of the video. Casting a spell is all about wand movement, so how can you learn a spell without perfecting it? Each time you learn a new spell, you must actually manipulate your wand in the correct directions and using the right keys and buttons. This is another feature that helped make it feel more like I was an actual part of the world. There are also plenty of creatures that you can interact with, but I don't want to get too into the specifics, so I'll leave it at that. You have to figure it out on your own. If you've seen Harry Potter, you know that not everyone can be assigned a wand so easily, and we are no exception. In a very cinematic fashion, the first two wand choices aren't the wands for us, but then we find it, the perfect fit. This wand was also given to me based on questions I answered on the Wizarding World site, but you can customize it the way you want it before deciding it's the wand for you. I know when I saw my ugly wand, I thought about it. Alright, fine. On to the combat. Ever played Elden Ring or Dark Souls? Well, this isn't really like that at all, except for the fact that rolling to dodge will become your best friend. You have your basic attacks, your area or surrounding attacks, your 4 slotted spells, and a block that can strike back. You begin to learn combos and necessary spells for breaking shields, but I'll let you experience that. The game introduces a wide variety of enemies with different attack styles and patterns, so look sharp out there. And don't think all your fights will be one-on-one. A focus on exceptional animation and no boring paths must have been key focuses for this team. Paying attention to the surrounding area can really give you the upper hand. Don't be afraid to use the environment to your advantage. Throwing someone off an edge can be a lot faster than just throwing a bunch of attacks at them. And when it's 8-on-1, you need every advantage you can get. Oh yeah, don't forget your healing potions. You are still not sold? Fine, time to bust out the big guns. In this game, you can pet cats. Yep, that's it. You can freaking pet cats. You're a dog person? Whatever. On to herbology and potions, another 2 classes you attend. When you aren't playing with screaming Groot babies, you can choose plants to grow, which later come in handy while brewing potions. But be prepared, brewing potions and growing plants both take actual time to complete. Having tasks to do during these cutscenes, however small, was another feature that really made me enjoy this game. I didn't just lean back in my chair and watch, I was still needed to continue the story. All these examples and more await for you at Hogwarts, so what are you waiting for? An answer? Does this game live up to the hype?
In my opinion, 100% yes. Any Potterhead will instantly fall in love with the amazing story and scenery. And even if Harry Potter wasn't your thing, even you could still enjoy the game. But to be honest, this is a game for those who have been intrigued by this magical world for years. Either way, that's all I have for you today. If you liked what you saw, be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you're new. If you're not new, you know the drill. Have fun, stay safe out there, recruits. Peace.